If you want to have a stronger core, then here are 3 moves that you can do every day to strengthen your core. And before we get started, I want to mention something. First of all, the third one is one that you've probably never tried or seen. And second of all, your core is not just these muscles right here that run vertically doing things like crunches and sit-ups. In fact, research has shown that repetitive flexion and extension of the spine can actually wear down your discs, causing back pain. So don't do those moves, and make sure you do moves like the 3 I'm showing you today. And also, your core is it's not just these muscles right here. It's all these muscles deep inside right here, and it's also all these muscles on the back side of your body as well. So these 3 moves are gonna strengthen all the muscles of your core. Now the first one is gonna work on stabilizing your core and your spine by preventing you from rotating. This is really important. If you have back pain or a weak core, this move is gonna help you fix it. So here's how to set up for it. It's called a high chair shoulder tap. You're gonna place your hands on the back of a chair. You're gonna step your feet back out into a plank position. Now in this position, we don't want to hurt our back, so the 2 most important things are, we don't stick our butt out like this and arch our back, that'll cause some back pain, and we don't let our hips sag down like this, that will arch our back and cause some back pain. So instead, I like to think about squeezing my glutes and imagining that I'm pointing my tailbone towards the ground as I'm doing it, okay? And in this position, we also want to pull our hands backwards, almost like we're trying to pull the chair backwards like this, and you'll feel the muscles underneath your armpits start to fire too. That'll make it harder, but it'll make it safer and more effective for you. Now in this position, keep everything tight, and what you're gonna do is slowly shift the weight to one hand and tap the opposite shoulder. And then slowly shift the weight to the other hand and tap the opposite shoulder. And come back and forth in a slow and controlled manner, just like this, without letting your body twist from side to side. Okay? Now if this is too hard for you, you can find a surface that's a little bit higher. The higher the surface is, the easier it is. The lower the surface is, the harder it is. So you can also flip that chair around or use an ottoman or something about knee height that's more sturdy, and you can do your shoulder taps just like this on a lower chair, or you can even do shoulder taps all the way down on the ground just like this. Now if you do this movement for 60 seconds, once a day, you're gonna train your core to get so much stronger and make it so much better for your body. It's gonna allow you to do things more freely without the risk of getting injured. Now next, what we wanna do is we wanna stretch and strengthen the spine and the muscles that support us laterally from side to side. And one of my favorite moves, which is a stretching and strengthening move, is called the simple side bend. So bring your feet right underneath your hips with your toes pointed straight forward. One hand goes on the hip, the other hand goes overhead, but we point the thumb backwards, okay? So you're gonna go like this. Thumb backwards, I'm gonna lean to the side, I'm gonna allow this hip to kick out as well. I'm gonna feel a deep stretch all the way through the side here, and then as I come back up, try to not depend on your hand right here to push you back up. That way you use the muscles on the outside of your core. And just go back and forth just like this, okay? Now, if this is too easy for you, if you can do a minute of this, you don't feel like it's very challenging for you, a way to make it harder is to clasp your hands, interlace your fingers, and go up like this, and do the simple side bends like this. Now all of a sudden, it's gonna require a lot more core stability to be able to do this. And if it's too hard, check this out. All you gotta do is sit down in a chair like this, and you can just do some simple side bends just like this, okay? So pick a variation that feels like the right fit for you. Again, 1 minute a day is all you need to feel significantly stronger in your core. And finally, I wanna show you this last move, okay? This one's great because not only is it gonna strengthen our core, but it's gonna improve our posture and get your glutes activated at the same time, all right? So this move is called the tabletop. I'm gonna show you kind of a middle variation, then I'll show you easier ways to do it and harder ways to do it, okay? So this move looks like this. I'm gonna place my hands on the chair, I'm gonna bring my feet out front with my toes pointed straight forward. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes, extend my hips, and come all the way into this position until I can fully squeeze the glutes. Then I'm gonna come back down and I'm gonna rest, okay? So I'm gonna repeat just like this, inhaling here, pulling the shoulder blades back and down, exhaling as I come to the resting position. A lot of people can't do this movement. It's too hard on the shoulders. They don't have a strong enough core. So let me show you how to work up to this if that's not you, okay? So what you can do is you can place your hands down like this. And what you can do is start by just pulling the shoulder blades back and down, pressing your hands down in the chair, and seeing if you can just even bring your hips forward over the chair and back. You could just do baby movements just like this to get started, just to really start to build the strength in your core and in your lats by pushing your hands down away from your ears like this, okay? Once you can do that, you can do half range of motion, coming halfway up and back down and still trying to think about squeezing the glutes to try and facilitate that motion. And then eventually you can work all the way up to a full range of motion. And then if you want to, You can also practice these on the floor as well, this time turning the hands backwards like this and starting again with half range of motion and eventually working up to a full range of motion just like this. Adding a minute a day of tabletops like this is going to make you stronger and more flexible across your whole body, and it's going to make you feel so much better. So try these 3 core moves out, 1 minute each, and watch as your core gets so much stronger. And by the way, if you want us to build you a 10-minute customized routine to help you strengthen your core and really the rest of your body, well, all you got to do is click the link below.